So, good morning, Shriram. Welcome to Radio Tarana. How are you today?
Good morning, Neha. It is wonderful to be back on the airwaves of Tarana. काफी time हो गया है,
I
and
know.
Tarana को, Tarana is part of my growth story, so so it's really good to be back.
And, we also feel happy when we are connected with people in some way or the other to see them grow in life and to see all your achievements. It's just so nice and so wonderful. I still remember meeting you years ago when you were talking about music, about writing. And you've sort of, kept that passion going. It's so wonderful to see that. And recently you have become the voting member of the Grammys. So tell us about that.
It was a very interesting development. And so हुआ ये कि last year, as you know, I submitted my second studio album to the Grammys. And वहाँ से मुझे पता लगा कि Grammys की दुनिया बहुत ही interesting है, बहुत ही intriguing है. And they have a system called कि अगर आपको submit करना है, so then you have to be a voting member. And voting members also get to nominate and select nominees. So they get to vote on that. So I wanted to become a Grammy voting member. So I submitted, and they have a process. Every year they have, they call it the class of 22, class of 23. So they have a process, and it's quite a rigorous process. कि आपको पहले तो दो recommendations चाहिए from well-known musicians, and then वहाँ से the process starts, and they look at your body of work, and acceptance rate is not very high.
Right.
So I'm very happy, and when I heard back from them end of June, and confirmation आया from the Recording Academy, that's what it's called. The Recording Academy runs the Grammys. So Grammys is the event, but the body is the Recording Academy. And they said, yeah, welcome on board. You're now a Grammy voting member. So you get to officially submit your work for consideration. And you also get to vote on other work.
Fantastic. So big congratulations on that achievement. And just talking about your work, though, of course, back in the days when you were here, you were doing a lot of shows. Then आपकी पहली album आई is धुंध में, and we still play that song on Radio Tarana every now and then. And then you did a lot of singles, and then there was a second album which came out, Saffron Groove. अब upcoming projects के बारे में भी थोड़ा बताओ. What are you doing next?
So I think ये Grammy की दुनिया जो है, that's opened up quite a few windows for me. So मेरा, of course, my usual genre of music. Genre is a very interesting word, but थोड़ा limiting हो जाता है, but helps people, understand the style of music. So it was Indian pop, Indian filmy songs, and as you know, I write, I compose, and that falls into the sort of the pop genre. And then over the years, I've also graduated towards spiritual music, towards whether it's bhajan music or whether it's chant and mantra music. And in the whole Grammy thing, the chant and mantra music is a big category. So they have a specific category called New Age ambient and chant music, which is where say artists like Ricky Cage have won 3 times, and Ricky Cage, who actually produced his Dhund Mein. So Ricky Cage was the one who produced the first album for me, and I've had the pleasure of working with him. So so those kind of categories is what my work goes in. So last year, for example, Saffron Group Project was not competing with Bruno Mars and Beyonce and all that. Those are different categories.
It's a different category altogether, right?
That's a different category. So this goes into the best global music album category or best global music performance category for a certain track. So वहाँ पे मैंने submit किया था, और इस साल भी I'll be submitting a song called India, which was part of my album this year. Yours truly, Siyer, was my 3rd studio album. So upcoming projects, इरादा ये है कि I do a spiritual or chant mantra based music album.
Fantastic.
So that is where I'm thinking. So hopefully, same time next year, we'll get to release it, and maybe we'll do a premiere on airwaves of Tarana.
Absolutely. Yeah, we must. And all the very, very best for that project. It sounds so exciting. And जैसे कि आपने कहा, Grammy के बाद, there's this whole new platform that has opened up for you. So many new opportunities.
Indeed. Because suddenly क्या हो रहा है? Because I'm a voting member now, I have access to other voting members, and most of them are previous Grammy winners. Most of them are extraordinary musicians, और उनके साथ interact करने का अभी मुझे मौका मिल रहा है, and learn from their journey, and it's very fascinating. जो commitment to music है, it is extraordinary.
Yeah.
So,
I like that word, commitment to music. It does require a commitment, to keep your passion going, to keep working on it. Because I know that you're doing your work, you've got your family and all of that, but to still stay, connected with that music, it's so nice. And All the very best. We need to see you in New Zealand soon sometime, Shriram. You need to
Yes,
come and perform
hopefully,
here.
yeah.